Sliming every day, I ain't even heard of thuggin'. I had took a nigga chain, yeah, spoken on my mother. I done sold a lot of weight, I done sold a lot of butter. I done stole a nigga brain, I had left it in the gutter.
In the Sky Podcast, on today's episode, we have Young Lord Nico. Introduce yourself a little bit, man.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's Young Lord Nico. I'm a 20-year-old rapper, musician. I'm from the Bay Area, San Francisco to be exact. Yeah, I'm just bringing a whole bunch of slimy West Coast vibes to y'all. Fuck yeah, let's get it.
Hell yeah. What was it like growing up in San Francisco for you?
It's kind of many because you got, like, it's a big old melting pot of, like, hella people. Like, the neighborhood I stay in is predominantly, like, Asian and Irish. But, yeah, I got homies who stay in the Point and shit in the Fillmore. It's, like, it's popping out there. You know, it's like, that's where, like, the hoods are and stuff. But it's kind of crazy. Like, San Francisco is not really a cliquey-ass city, you know. Like, you got shit popping off everywhere. Like, niggas know how to get it cracking out here in the Sunset for sure. Like, but it's cool, you know. Like, it's mad respectful out here. Like, it's like you're not gonna get judged for trying to do your own thing. You're not gonna get judged for like trying to be an artist, especially like with music. I've got so much love from the city. Like, it's wild, bro. Like, I don't know, cause I feel like especially in just San Francisco, like no one really wants to fuck with you type shit. Like, you know, they ain't gonna judge you, but they ain't gonna like fuck with you. So it's weird, like trying to find that perfect balance of like cool people and shit. But yeah, other than that, it's chill as fuck, bro. Like, it's hella nice out here, honestly.
So are you saying, like, the people that live there won't, like, say anything out of the way, but they won't, like, dig deeper?
Like, you know, you're not finna get pressed by no random people on the street. We don't got racism out here. Like, that shit do not fly at all. Like, ain't no homophobic shit. Like, yeah, bro. The city's cool for sure. I like it. Like, it's if you need a place to escape, for sure, slide on to the city. We gonna show you love.
Now, has it always been like that for you? Because you said you were, what, 20?
Yeah, I mean, like, shit. You kind of got to learn how to fucking handle yourself. It's like any city, you know, there's certain places you know not to go at certain times. There's certain niggas you know not to beef with. But other than that, as long as you a smart person, it's easy to move throughout the city type shit. You know, I got homies everywhere. You always going to find someone to show you love. I've always been good in the city type shit.
But what's one of the cons you've noticed about living in San Francisco or doing what you're doing particularly there?
Like I was saying before, it's hard to find niggas who don't fuck with you. Like, it's hella fucking niggas from LA and shit coming up here now trying to just, like, we got a whole bunch of realness in the Bay. Like, we don't play that fake shit at all. Like, niggas die about that realness here. And fucking people try to come up here with clout shit. Just fuck with me, bro. Fuck with me. I'm up next. And, like, you got at least 30 niggas like that to one real nigga out here. So especially in music, it's hard to find someone who's serious about being like an engineer. You know, like, they not just trying to fucking do a song with you so they can get to that next famous Dex song. You know, it's hard to find people that is serious about their craft and shit. Because I feel like not too many people blow up out the Bay. I feel like that might be it.
Okay. Now, how long have you been doing your thing, kind of?
Shit, I'm 20. Bro, honestly, I've been making music since I was a kid. Like, fuck my pops. Like, that nigga ain't in my life. But when he was, like, that nigga showed me how to do some music shit. And I kind of took that and ran. Like, I've been doing GarageBand since, like, fucking, like, 9 or 10. Then probably, like, sophomore year, I started kind of rapping and shit. And I wasn't taking it serious at all. It was just kind of like, fuck it, bro. Like, I could do it. Like, it was easy. Like, the bars wasn't nothing. Finding beats wasn't nothing. Like, people fucked with it. But I didn't really start taking it serious until about, like, last year type shit.
What kind of sparked that? What made you want to start taking it really serious?
Yeah, so, like, fucking sophomore year when I was doing this shit, like, it was whatever. Just being a SoundCloud nigga or whatever. Like, it was cool kind of doing shows and shit. And, like, the money ain't never been a part of it because I'm sure, like, as much as you know, like, it's hella hard to make money in the music industry if you're not fucking doing crazy tours and shit. You're not fucking getting millions of streams. So, like, it wasn't really the money aspect. It was more just the fun, like, being up on stage and, like, having niggas look at you, like, to give them a fun time. Like, I like doing that fucking, like, I started doing shows with my homies and shit. Just, like, I wasn't even really, like, a rapper, but, like, I had songs. And he'd be like, hey, are you trying to come perform with us tonight? I'd be like, fuck yeah. kind of just seeing niggas turn up to your shit and like feel your vibe, like that's what like made me start taking it serious. Like, yo, like this whole ass crowd just fuck with my shit. Like they all knew my lyrics. Like, bro, I could be doing that like the same way all these other niggas, like Fonny and them and shit.
Now, what kind of were you doing with your life between like the ages of like 18 and 19? Because it doesn't like.
Yeah. I mean, shit kind of got many for me. I dropped out of high school and shit, like sophomore, junior year. Niggas was like mad depressed and shit.
What happened?
It was fucking. I had hella like anxiety, depression. I started going to a private school from a public school, so it was weird being like one of the only kids and shit. And you just surrounded by like hella rich ass niggas. So it was like weird for me to kind of like fit in, and I didn't really know what I was doing with my life. So I started getting into hella drugs, like hella bars and shit. I was flipping rolls and stuff.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
It was fucked up. It was wild, bro.
Your voice is lagging a lot.
That's one thing I would say. Shit, my bad.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm not like on it, but I'm like.
No. Yeah, I know. Like this is what you're like recording it on.
Yeah.
Close out all the apps. Close out all the apps. Besides Skype, obviously.
All right, bet. Yeah. All right. That better?
Yeah, it sounds better.
All right. For sure. Yeah, fucking. I basically dropped out of school. I stopped. The homie just like, you know, fucking sad as shit. Like, maybe go get a bag.
It still needs to. It's still not working right. I can't hear you.
Here, let me see if I can move closer to some Wi-Fi. Go upstairs. Hold up. Is this any better?
Yeah, it doesn't say poor connection anymore.
All right, for sure. All right, but yeah.
Private school. What happened with that?
Yeah, like it was weird. Fucking, like I ain't from like a bad neighborhood, but it's not like a fucking rich ass neighborhood. So it's just fucking lower middle class nigga being around all those rich ass fools. Like you kind of get a mindset to like get hungry and shit. Fucking, I don't know, bro. I just started trapping out type shit. But that shit all slowed down. Fucking, I got out the depression. My homies helped me through that shit. And yeah, fucking, like, the music was an outlet for that, bro. Honestly, like, it was, I found one fool who would, fuck with me. Like, that nigga switched up on me. It kind of sucks, but it's cool. Like, we would record all the time. It was tight.
What happened with that?
Fucking, like, he was my boy type shit. We would record all the time, but that nigga ran off with some bread on one of my homies and acted like a bitch about it. Like, he took a year to pay him back. Nigga was ducking our calls. Nigga moved to a whole ass other city. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
That's what I was talking about. Just like, all those niggas that come to the city trying to be on some clout shit. Like, we didn't even realize it at first. Like, that nigga was finessing us. But it's cool. We handled it.
I mean, yeah, those people always kind of weed themselves out one way or another.
100%.
Now, who would you say like is a big influence to you, like as far as music wise?
Bet that. Fucking I'd say Uno the Activist out of Atlanta. I've been fucking with that fool since like 2016 when it was like him, Fonny, and Cardi. Like when there was the three big names coming out of Atlanta that wasn't signed. Like I fucked with Uno tough because that nigga was doing that whole 808 auto-tune kind of vibe, but nigga had like the Wayne lyricism on it. It was tight. Like that. It kind of made me want to start rapping because like yeah, like fucking Thug was doing wild shit, Chief Keef was doing wild shit, but like Uno was kind of the first nigga to do it that wasn't in like the box with them. You know, like, he was just a young ass little nigga coming out making fire shit.
I've never listened to him, but I definitely need to check him out. I've heard of him before, but I've never listened to him.
He fucking like that nigga understands melodies in a different way. Like fuck, I hear hella niggas talking about how Thug's voice is like an instrument. I feel like for Uno it's the same way. Like that nigga really be paving shit. Like bro, keep it so 100. I feel like Gunna low key bit that nigga style. Like I ain't never heard of Gunna until this year. Like it was wild.
Deadass. Them two just came out of nowhere, like left field.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure they had like somewhat of a fan base, but
100%, but for sure, heavy Atlanta influence over here for sure.
that's awesome. You don't really see that a lot. I can tell that in your music. That's probably what gravitated me more towards you, is because you have more of the East Coast shit.
Yeah, hella. My family's all from the East Coast. I'm fucking half black and Armenian, so my black side's all Chicago, DMV, Maryland shit. So my cousins was always putting me on with the vibes like that. Like, especially in the Bay Area, everybody sounds the same. Like you got fucking SOBRBE ass niggas, and like all that. What's that nigga's name? I Am Sue, the HBK shit. Like it's cool, but it all sounds the same. Like everybody trying to do that same sound.
A West Coast ride music. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, bro. It's just it's that West Coast fucking gangbanging shit.
I just picture like people in a drop top. Right.
Yeah, bro. I mean, there's for sure still places like that. I mean, it's more in Oakland. Like to keep it 100 with you, like San Francisco's getting hella gentrified. It's hella rich ass people moving here, kicking out all the poppin' neighborhoods. It's kind of fucked up. But you still got them West Coast vibes out here for sure.
What do you mean by that? Like the richer people coming in there and kicking? Elaborate on that.
Yeah, fucking. So like, when my mom fucking bought the house that we staying in, it was probably like 800,000. Like now it's fucking 3 million. Like that's wild, bro. Like houses in San Francisco, like, you not finna find nothing for under $2 million for a fucking house. Like we don't even got no nice ass house. Like it's wild, bro. Like hella fucking rich ass niggas just coming in and they'll buy like 5 houses on the block, and then that makes the price of the other people's houses go up, and them niggas can't afford it, so they gotta get kicked out and moved off. It's wild.
So that just kind of manifests, like, that's crazy. Because certain things can be detrimental and certain things can be good. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, like hella corner stores, like this one neighborhood, like Hunters Point in the Fillmore, like used to be popping out there. Like that used to be where shit got cracking, you know. But hella fucking white people are trying to move into those places because, you know, it's the middle of the city, heart of the city, or it overlooks the city type shit. But they're turning in like all these low income housing, fucking like, you know, real areas into kind of superficial fucking hotel complexes and Whole Foods and shit. Like, it's just whack.
So where does that push the people that were already living there? Where do you typically see them going?
They getting pushed out to fucking South City, Sacramento, like fucking East Bay. Like they're getting pushed all the way out of the Bay Area type shit. And
that's just because like mortgage and rent and shit's going up there because so many people are moving there and fixing shit up.
The cost of living is wild out here. Like you got to be making at least like $60,000 a year to fucking support yourself, and that's like, you know, fucking bare minimum of living. Like
that's like
check
someone poor.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
It's crazy because making $60,000 where I live right now would be like, you know, you're doing decent, like you're doing fucking well.
I got fucking family back home who fucking, you know, they say move back there with them. It's fucking, you like buy a house for like $200,000. Like, that's wild.
Yeah, you chilling on that shit too. I mean, it's not necessarily like a bad thing that people are fixing shit up.
I'd say fucking the city does a good job of keeping like the real parts real.
What do you mean by that?
With the people I know, like if there's ever a problem, like someone does some weirdo shit, like touches a girl or tries to like run off with some money, like it gets handled to the point where like we make them niggas leave the city. Like we don't like to have fucking weirdo ass shit. Like, you know, if like a hella rich ass fucking family will move in, it's like we're not gonna scare them off the block, but it's, you know, like finna let them know like this has been our block forever. Like you can't just come in here and fuck it up for us. Like I don't know. It's more within the community, kind of like
with the inner community, like the people that actually been there versus the people that are just
like
hopping in.
The dynamic of like these communities and shit. Like we keep it the same, even though all these rich ass people move in and kind of fuck up the area. They might close down all the mom and pop shops, but like we do our best to give them niggas business still. Fucking put them on to the rest of the city.
That definitely is fucked. I mean, that happens everywhere though. Like,
yeah, 100%. Just gentrification and inflation.
Like if you ask anybody that live, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say people are moving in Detroit and like doing shit like that, but like if you go to somewhere like Detroit, like San Francisco could be like, not could, but like, you know, Detroit, like the cops don't go to none of the bad neighborhoods. They only go to the good ones. Like I know San Francisco is probably not like that, but maybe that's what that could lead to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, fucking the whole like violence in the city, like I said at first, like it could get popping anywhere. Like niggas don't care in the city. It's not really like it's not blocks here. It's not fucking like, oh, like this my hood, this your hood. It's more just kind of where you be and who you know. Like you could be anywhere in the city and be good, but you could also be anywhere in the city and be bad. Like the neighborhood I live in, I'm gonna call it a nice neighborhood for sure. Like, you know, it's not too much crime, not too much break-ins and shit. Like you could walk around for sure. Like, but I know niggas out here who get it cracking too. Like you could walk up to their block and they will bust at you. Like if they don't know you, it's niggas trapping out here. It's niggas not trapping out here. That's what I love about the city though. You got the fucking weird ass niggas who trying to go to school and do all this shit, and then you got the lit ass niggas who trying to be the next El Chapo. It's wild.
That's what makes people though, bro. Like everybody got their own shit. That's why I like it.
Yes, sir.
White, black, blue, brown, yellow, whatever.
Oh yeah, like it don't matter what you are here. Like, I know some crazy white niggas and I know some weird ass black niggas.
That's funny. What would you say your aspirations in your music career are? Like, where you want to take this?
Keep it 100 with you. Like, any nigga wants to blow up, and if he says no, he fucking lying to you. But I don't need to be no, like, the next Trippie Redd or Drake. Like, as long as I could have a solid following, I could do shows, you know, maybe fucking do, like, a fucking out-of-country show maybe once or twice a year. Like, I'd be happy with that, bro. I just want to get my music out there, dog. Like I was saying, like, it's a whole ass other feeling when you on stage and it's 400 people you really, like, never fucking met in your life. You're never going to see them again. But they gonna, like, show you love like you their best friend or, like, their brother. Like, they gonna scream your name. Like, that's just wild, bro. That does more for a nigga than, like, money will ever do. Because, like, you could get money anyway, bro. Like, that's just easy nowadays. I'm trying to have more fucking, like, musical legacy type shit. You know, like, I want to be at the point where niggas can be like, hey, bro, it's the Young Lord Nico show. Like, let's slide on through. Like, bet that nigga slaps.
I mean, if you feel like you deserve it, then the universe will give it to you.
Like, yeah, and it's not hard either. Like, I definitely know I'm going to be doing it. I've been doing shows forever. I just opened for that nigga Blueface like 2 months ago. Like,
really?
It's all just industry shit. It was cool, honestly, but, like, bro, like, it's weird. Like, these industry niggas are industry niggas. Like, that nigga Blueface is a weirdo, bro.
How would you say, like, what do you mean by that?
Bro, like, I met dude, like, we backstage with all the other artists chilling. Like, I dap him up. I'm like, what's up with you? And he's just like, nothing. And, like, just staring around the room. He's not really fucking, like, communicating to anyone. Like, there's other fools, like, my age and shit, just all linking, trying to build. And, like, that nigga was kind of sitting in the corner of the room like a weirdo. Like, it's hella funny.
He don't want to get close to nobody. He probably feels like everybody's out to get his clout.
Yeah, something like that. Fucking, I don't know. Like, even when he performed, he wasn't even the craziest set. There was some young niggas from like Richmond, California. He was like, oh, what's his name? Lil Quest. He went hard, bro. He went hard.
You said Lil Quest?
Yeah, Lil Quest. I think it's like LIL_KWES.
Okay.
Like that fool's tight. Like he a young ass fool. Like when he got up on stage, though, like his energy, everybody felt that. Everybody in the whole ass club was going crazy. The promoters loved it. The DJ loved it. Like that's what I'm trying to do. Like I could really care less if I'm getting, like, you know, a couple thousand fucking plays and shit. As long as I could hop up on a stage or play my song and somebody could feel it, I'm doing my job.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. So you're just all about the energy and the vibes and shit.
Yeah, like that's all it is. Like, especially, like, creating music and shit. Like, I would consider myself a musician, but, like, I don't really make music, like, type shit. Like, I just kind of have fun on a mic. Like, I just talk about the shit I be doing in the day, or, like, what I did this week, or what I'm trying to do in the next year. Like, obviously I'm gonna incorporate some rhymes in it and like a sick ass beat, but it's basically just like me trying to have fun living my life. Like same shit if I liked football, like music is my football type shit.
Hell yeah. Now, what would you say your recording process is? What are kind of some of the things you do to kind of get in the mood or like to
I
make a
mean, to
track?
keep it so 100 with you, I'm not like these other niggas, bro. Like every song I've ever recorded has been 5 or 10 minutes, and I got niggas to back me up on that. Like I have engineers who have like been amazed at how fast I could do this. I don't know, like with me in my head, bro, like the song makes sense, and there's no reason that like it can make sense in my head and I wouldn't be able to convey it. Like I just fucking like let the shit flow through me. Like all the melodies I do are freestyle type shit. I usually fucking I might write the song before, or I might find the beat first. But other than that, like writing the song takes maybe 5-10 minutes. Recording maybe 5-10. I just like having fun, bro. Like I let that shit flow through me. I just vibe out in the studio.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, are there any like is there anything that you would like to like get off your chest or like kind of talk to the audience about?
Yeah, I mean, if you trying to do this music shit, like don't let it get to your head ever. Like at the end of the day, you are trying to be the next greatest something in like a field of work. So like there's gonna be niggas who are doing it way better, way worse, way different, but like you can't let that shit get to you. Like it's just you're like you can choose your own destiny basically. Like if you want to put in hella fucking work, put in hella fucking work. Like go get a 9 to 5 job, and every check you get, like use that check on promoting your music. Buy a couple beats, like hit the studio. Like that's just put the time in and don't get on yourself, bro. Like fucking niggas want to be the next Playboy Cardi and forget that he got signed by ASAP Rocky like a year into being a rapper. Like, you know,
People
there's
want instant results.
yeah, you like they want instant results, and like you might be able to get it if you that good, but if not, like don't beat yourself up on it, bro. Like it is not hard to do this shit. Like I've been performing with niggas, I've opened for hella niggas, I've had my own shows, I've had backstage shit, like I've been in studios with crazy rappers. Like all it is you just fucking like as long as you got a good energy and you not like a weirdo and you got a little bit of money, you could do it. That's all it is.
A lot of people think a lot of shit's free too. I have so many people
Oh yeah,
that will
nah.
hit me up
Yeah, like that's the one
and
thing
they'll
I'd
buy their
say.
plays type shit and be like, "Oh, well, listen to my music. Look at my plays." I'm like,
Yeah,
that shit
that's
looks fake. You got 30K,
yeah,
you got
yeah,
30K
bro.
plays and 80 likes. I mean, come on.
That's the craziest thing. Yeah, fucking like if you didn't know, you need money for this music shit. Like opening for niggas, it costs a bag to open for them. If you want a nice beat, buy that fucking beat, because I guarantee you, if that producer blows up, he will fucking sue you for taking his shit. Like as
Oh
much
yeah,
as it's like fun in music, people got to realize it's a business, and at the end of the day, like the main part of business is money. Like money will always talk.
hell yeah. Talk to anybody. Money makes anybody talk if it's the right
Hell,
amount.
you can get any connection with money too. Like it's wild.
A lot of
But
people don't
yeah.
have money or don't want to invest in themselves, and that's how you could tell from someone who's serious about
Oh
their
yeah.
shit or like
Like
not.
I wasn't really investing in myself at first either. Like, I wasn't paying for promotion. I wouldn't fucking put my shit on iTunes and Apple Music. But it just makes a difference between what like people will start taking you seriously when you take yourself seriously. Like
Exactly.
if you show them that not only is your shit on SoundCloud, it's on every fucking streaming platform, they're gonna be like, all right, damn, this nigga was really trying to make me listen to his shit. And on top of that, if you're promoting it through like Instagram people, they're like, damn, you know, why is World Star fucking with this nigga? You know, why did fucking like why did 300 Entertainment post this nigga snippet? Like they just start to kind of see that you are a little more serious than they thought you were, and it kind of pushes their curiosity to be like, I wonder what this nigga's doing type shit.
It's definitely the realest like thing. People like someone's come on here and said like everybody's like, yeah, this that, but like you kept it
Nah, yeah,
bare.
bro. Like as much as you could be yourself, just remember at the end of the day, it's a business, and you just gotta work it smart. You just have fun doing it too. Like don't make music if you're not having fun. Like if you're wasting $1,000 every week and you fucking like you're not getting no type of following, your friends aren't even like sharing your music. Like at that point, like, don't even do it, because it just seems like you're not having fun.
Hell yeah. Are there any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Oh, yep. Hell yeah. Shout out Alpha, my producer, Prod Alpha Ant on Instagram. Like, that fool is crazy. That nigga showed me mad love. He's got wild ass beats. Shout out Saucy Longway. Me and him got some shit coming. Oh, Shots LV on Instagram. He my videographer. And basically just whole gang from the city. Like, I love y'all. Y'all kept it solid with me. Shout out fucking Desi, my boy, my OG. That's basically it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. It was Young Lord Nico in this bitch.
Thank you for listening to the In the Sky podcast, and thank you, Young Lord Nico, for coming on, man. It's been awesome talking to you.
Yeah, no problem, man. I have fun.